world and the food industry have turned to genetically modified organisms. We've been consuming fillers and chemicals on a daily basis. Once upon a time, a medical doctor said to me that now they are even tired of what name to call illnesses. They can just say comb, plate, spoon, mania. I mean, they can just put something. Because the rate at which people fall sick now is so alarming. Why? It wasn't like this in times past. In the days of our fathers, of course, it was not like this. What is the problem? Because you see, our body, we have cells, living cells in our body. We need to feed our body, the living cells, with natural food. But because we stop doing that, the system becomes malnourished and problems erupt. Sincerely, that is the problem of the entire world today, because we are consuming chemicals repeatedly. We eat processed food. Take a look at what you have in your kitchen. After this meeting, a man and a woman, it doesn't matter your gender, go to your kitchen and take a look at what is there. A lot of chemicals. That's what we feed our body cells with on a daily basis. What is the result? What have you gotten from this? What is in the world today? The world is in turmoil today. A lot of trouble. Something is in the air. We just cannot figure it out. We don't know how it got there. We don't know. There are a lot of speculations. We don't know how long it will take for it to leave the entire world. But guess what? The reason is because we lowered our body immune system to fight ailments. That is why the world is in trouble. And we did that by consuming what we are not supposed to eat. Cast your mind back to the early days. I am a student of the scriptures and I read in the Bible. Permit me if you are not a Christian here. I read in the Bible, in the book of Genesis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how people lived 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, 969 years, one man. Because they were eating natural. But today, chemical. So what is the effect of that on us? Ladies and gentlemen, nutrition died gradually. And it took away the well-being of the entire world. We are 111 on this call. Welcome on board, everybody. Get back to your friends and let them know we are on. Nutrition died. Take a look at what's on your screen. This is just grab on the go. Just give me something. I'm just in a hurry. Because we are so much in a hurry. We are so much in a hurry. We just want something to fill our tummy and then we move from one point to another. And so we suffer, we put our system in conditions that are not good for our system to be in. Different parts of the system. And I had a whole chunk of that. And I'm going to share my story shortly. Now, the health industry really tried. Everybody has been confused. So they came up with different categories of what can help. We have a $49 billion industry dealing with herbs. I'm sure you're going to get these herbs, this liquid, that one, consume this and take that traditional or the other way. And then we now have the pills, the vaccines. It's about $440 billion industry. We have the juices and of course we have the oils. But guess what? Despite all of this, still solution has not come to the entire world. We are looking for solution made particularly or majorly based on what is synthetic. And that's why you see the bigger part of the health industry is the pills and the capsules and the vaccines. $440 billion industry. And guess what? Let's go back to nutrition. And I want to show you this picture of someone before and after. The before and the after. The same person, me, speaking to you, smiling. Of course, you see the way I'm talking to you, I'm smiling. Because I smile all the time. This is just me. I just love to smile. I'm just happy. I'm just a happy being 247. But guess what? Look at this picture before. This was 5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Underneath the smile were pains. I had pains on my spinal cord from here down. It's as if you put pins, you know. Number one. Number two, I had migraine, the left side of my head. 247. I wasn't able to sleep at night. We call that insomnia. And guess what? I had insomnia for 4.5 years. Something just happened. Something happened. And then everything around me broke down. As a matter of fact, my marriage then broke down. irretrievably. Of course, I'm in my second marriage now. I'm super excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful to the Lord God Almighty. But what am I saying? I didn't have emotional support. I didn't have money. I was left with children, with the children. Every day I had to go and, think of what they will eat, beg the school, do that. So that put a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on me. And at the same time, I was sick. I had sore all over my mouth, all over my throat, under my lips, between the gum, on top, everywhere, filled with sore. And eating became an issue. Okay, Akachukwu, can you please, Diamond, please, can you please type in the chat box, or people cannot hear us? I see some people raising their hands. It means they can't hear us. Can you please let them know what they need to do? And back to the story, my friends on this call, I had sore all over. I went to the doctor to do a checkup, and they said every part of me was fine. The internal organs fine, my system good, everything. What was the problem? Why was I losing weight? Why was I in so much pain? They said I lack vitamin B2. Just one vitamin, ladies and gentlemen, one. And it changed the entire system. So that means that when we were in school, we taught how many classes of food now? Someone should remind me. We taught the vitamins, the minerals, the proteins, and all. Every one of them are so important. And because of one missing, nutrient in my body, everything turned around 360 degrees. And I was looking for a solution. The only option I had then was to be on sleeping pills. And guess what? At the age of 43, I didn't want to spend the rest of my life on sleeping pills because I know the adverse effects of drugs. They are good, but I know as they were helping me with something, something with adverse effect of internal organs, I didn't want that. I was looking for a solution. And may God bless one lady who deemed it fit to talk to me about sleep nutrition. And today, my life turned around 360 degrees. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you the result I get, and I'm going to come back to this picture to finish up the story. Ladies and gentlemen, we have discovered, now we've heard, that chemicals cannot help us. Yes, we said go back to nature. We'll be taking food, taking herbs, and all of that, but there is something missing. Seeds. That is the source of all nutrition. I grew up in the village. Nobody has ever taught me that I can consume seeds. I go to the farm and then we take pawpaw, we hurriedly remove the seeds because they used to be slimy and not all that, looking good to swallow. Nobody ever said when you take your orange, swallow the seed. Nobody ever said that to me. But guess what? Seed contains 20 to 30 times more nutrient dense than what you have in fruits and vegetables. You want to sit under a mango tree in your house, you only need one seed of mango. Put it somewhere, give it the right condition, and you see it germinate in 5 years. You sit under a mango tree. That's exactly what we are saying. The source of all nutrition. But how come nobody has ever thought of seed nutrition? I never heard of it before. Until a few years ago, when I came in contact with this. Wow. Now, tonight, we are here to let you know that it's a new category of nutrition, and you're going to hear testimony. What has it done for me and for so many other people? Now, what is the seed we are talking about? We're not just talking about orange seed or guava seeds, my friends. We are talking here about seeds, different kinds of seed packaged together, blended together for us, for consumption, to rejuvenate our body cells, to do cells cleansing, to do internal organ, cleansing, detoxification, and to revitalize the entire body. The black cumin seed is our source ingredient. Number one seed we are talking about tonight is the black cumin seed. You see, the black cumin seed is anti-cancer, it's antiviral, it's anti-inflammatory. That means it kills pain. It's anti-diabetic, it's anti-ulcer. Amazing. It's antibacterial. What are we saying? Now we are now having a company named Rain International packaging different seeds together, blending them for our consumption. And this is the face of our CEO, a young man that said he found out that just as seeds are spread across our world, creating habitats and supporting all kinds of life, they also have the potential to be utilized in their most potent form, creating countless products and supporting the body's various functions in a more pure, potent way. Pure and potent. Isn't that amazing? Now, when Rain International came to be, the company said, wait a minute, we're not just going to do something like, because everybody is doing, want to sell something. That's not what we want to do. We are going to be a category creator. We're going to be a disruptor. Now, category creator and disruptor companies are companies that deal in lines of business that have been in existence before, but they do it in a different way. They do it better. For example, you all own Uber, right? All you need to do is to have your phone, and then you download an app, and anywhere you go in the world, that same app serves you. You sit in the comfort of your home, and then the taxi is waiting outside. Once you make use of the app, you see, that's somebody thinking outside the box. So Rain is saying, we're going to do something with seeds. We know there are sicknesses out there. We know there are health conditions out there, but we want to help people to uproot the root cause, not treat the symptoms. Do you understand what I'm saying? For example, if you take, there was a time I had arthritis, serious arthritis, I mean, crazy arthritis. And I was in particular painkiller, 75 milligram morning, afternoon, night. I usually notice that anytime the effect of the drug wears off, the pain comes back. I need to quickly remember to take it to prevent the pain. I mean, so that it can, reduce the intensity of the pain, so I'll be able to do what I needed to do. But Ray said, no, wait a minute, we're not going to remove symptoms. What we want to do is to uproot the causes of the problems by doing the following. Number one, we will feed body cells with the right nutrients. And that's exactly what happened to me, ladies and gentlemen. This was the product I was introduced to, and I have it started right here. I mean, this is my best bet, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing product. All we do is shake, stir, and drink. Now, someone might be on this one and say, oh, this woman is talking about sick people. I am not sick. Please hold on a little bit. I have told you, I've given a background, the world is in trouble. Guess what? We don't even know what's in the air now. Now we hear that there is a variant of the virus that is there, and we don't know what's going to happen next year or the next 2 years. We don't know what another epidemic that might come up. We live in a dirty environment, toxins in the air, and we eat what we are not supposed to eat. That sends a message to us all. We need to daily detoxify ourselves. So as human beings, you need something that can do 4 things for you. Number one, you need a cleanser for your cells. You have over 7 trillion cells in your body as a human being. All of them need to be cleansed, number one. Number two, you need what will help your internal organs to get them cleansed. For example, I'm a woman, okay? And then we rub cream as a woman. Okay, I'm in low cut, but I rub hair cream. Some of us palm our hair, put a lot of chemicals there, and then we fix our nails with a lot of chemicals and all of that. The skin is the largest organ in the body, and it absorbs some of these things, right? We eat every day. The food, everything grown with fertilizer, we take in chemicals. We shower underwater that have been treated with chemicals. Every way, our skin, our mouth takes in chemicals, and they are being affected by our internal organs. What are we supposed to do? Get them cleansed, the internal organs. So 2 things. 3, we need what will give us energy in the body. And then number 4, we need what will do a reset of the entire system. So these are what the products of Rain International will do. The company is named Rain International, and I'm a living testimony. This is the first product I consume, and for the very first time in 5 years, I slept like a baby. Nah, I went to greet a friend, and I took, my friend sent 4 sachets to me, so I took 2 to a friend who is a scientist, a lecturer in the School of Nursing. And I gave 2 to her. I said, wait a minute, this is what I learned about seed. You study nutrition, can you go through it? She said, yeah. And I was there, she opened it and drank. I said, I know you won't bring poison to my house. She opened it and drank, and I was laughing about it. Before I left, she dozed off on the chair. And I said, don't worry, you don't need I called the daughter, leave your mom. Can you escort me to the door? And she did. And I went home that day. And I took a sachet and I slept. My friends on this call, the children came to wake me up 7 a.m. the next morning, shaking me, mommy, won't you take us to school? I told you I was alone with the children. Mommy, wake up. I slept around 9 p.m. I woke up and I said to myself, what? I slept? Really? I slept 10 hours straight? That didn't happen for 4.5 hours. I quickly ran to take a look at what is this? I placed a call to the lady. What is in that thing that you gave? She said, well, I don't know. I just found it. I know it's about seed. I need boxes of it. Because I said to myself, I don't need a doctor to tell me. If something can help me this way, 1 sachet, then it will correct everything that is wrong with my system. My mother told me when I was a child, I still remember they said, don't wake your younger ones. Children grow when they are sleeping. So that thing was in my brain. I said, I need to sleep so that everything in my body will reset. So let me give you an overview, whether you are sick or not, what we get when you take the product. Number one, you have your skin will glow. Yeah, your hair will grow. I was on dreadlock about 2 months ago. I just decided to wear a new look and I cut it off. That was me. This is me that 5 years ago. If I touch my hair, it squeezes down. All my body will be filled with hair. Like you burn a paper and you are squeezing it. You know how it's squeezed down? This is very, very good for you. And if the texture of your hair and your skin speaks a lot about what's happening in your system. Number two, this will help us to boost our body immunity. This is what we need today. Body immune builder. We need daily energy. This will give us better mental clarity. You can think straight. You are here, you are an academician. This will help you. I have a good testimony about this. This afternoon, I was looking at the documents in the house, just trying to arrange things, and I stumbled on the documents of one of our children, the last child. That time I told you we were all stressed up. I didn't know that children also could be stressed up, sincerely. It happened that anytime in class, he's always the last person to finish writing his notes, always the last person to submit assignments. Giving assignments at home, you just see him going round, and then submitting, getting 0, 0, 0. I was worried as a mother. I was so worried. And guess what? Immediately I started taking this photo, and I had it here with better mental clarity. I started giving him. Today, I saw one of the picture, the results in primary school, and I looked at it. Wow. And then 2 years later, wow. And then guess what? His last result, he came out with 9 A's, not A2, not A3, A1 in 9 subjects, and just 2 credits. There was a boy with red. I knew it. All the time, fail. Or if they are 31 in class, it will be not 31. If they are 24 in class, it will be number 24. Better mental clarity. This will help you if you're an academician, you are working with children, perfect. This helps to protect our body cells against whatever it is out there that can aggravate cancer cells developing in the system. That's why we say it's powerful antioxidant, and then this will support your joints. Remember, I told you during that period I also had arthritis, so this really helped me. The second product is called this one. Wow, 30 mils, but powerful. Strong, small, and powerful. Why did I say that? Please take a look at your screen. Every organ on the screen are needed for our daily functioning. The malfunctioning of one of them makes the entire system uncomfortable. What is the problem out there now? People cannot breathe, and then you can't breathe, and then death comes. The lungs. So do you know anybody that has asthma, tuberculosis, whatever be in the air? This will help. Can I shock you? 178 people on this call, my friends. Can I say something to you? During last year of COVID-19, in the heat of it, when we were all at home, let me say this, part of the story. January that year, we just decided, let's just go for checkup, general body checkup. And when we went for body checkup, and then we came back. And in March, they called me back from the hospital. Mrs. Umana, you need to come back to the hospital. What happened? Just come. And then we got to the hospital. And they gave me a result. I said, what is your history? I said, well, there was a time in my life I was extremely stressed up and I came down with tuberculosis. That was 2008. He said, well, now you have tuberculosis again. Now, you had that last year they said, if you have any issue with your lungs, asthma, tuberculosis, high blood pressure, you are at high risk. Sure, you remember. And I was at home, I was depressed. Then Akachukwu, you remember that time we were having different kind of meeting and a lot of, I was in the middle of depression. Anytime it was my turn to come out to do presentation, I quickly paint my face and I can smile for the entire world. But guess what? I was scared. And I was placed on drugs again for another 6 months. Me, not somebody else's testimony. And I was on those drugs. In the middle of it, a time came that I had swollen feet. What was the meaning of that? When somebody's leg swells, then they say there's trouble with the internal organs. In the midst of consuming drugs for 6 months. My husband came, prayed for me, and said, what are we going to do? I said, if we go to the hospital, they are going to say, put her on, what do they call this thing? Kidney dialysis. I'm not going to do that. I have core. My husband looked at me and said, let's believe faith. And I started consuming core. Please don't try what I tried. But I'm telling you personal testimony. I'm telling you 182 people on this call why you should be on this product. I started taking this alongside with my drugs, of course. Guess what? In 4 days, all these swollen legs came down, went down completely. I took the drugs. I went to the doctor and they certify I'm 100% fine. And I am 120% fine. And I've never heard of that before. I mean, again and again. But the doctor was shocked. He said, Ma, anytime you come, we ask you, are you feeling this? You say no. Are you feeling this? Are you okay? Yes. You are not losing weight. You are rather gaining weight. Wow. This product helped me, my friends on this call. I think I'm saying this because of somebody. Let's assume nothing is wrong with you today. Nobody prays for sickness. There's so many things in the air and I keep saying it. So many problems in the food we are consuming and I keep saying it. This should be like a daily, like call it, first aid kit. Should be in everybody's first aid kit in every home. So you need to take care of your internal organs, the digestive system, the kidney and the liver, the pancreas that maintains the sugar content in the blood, and of course the brain. You know, some people on this call, they don't go to the toilets once, they go to the toilet once in a week. Okay, guess what? You eat 21 times in a week or 14 times, and you go to the toilet once. Are you being fair to your system? Something is wrong somewhere. This will help you. We can't overemphasize this. Let's go ahead. Bend, bend, bend. Every part of what that we can bend. This will help us support cartilage growth so children can take it, reduces pain in the body, reduces bone support. Women who are undergoing menopausal changes, dryness, and all of that, take this. You have wonderful testimony. And of course, we have the pure in some markets, not all the markets. This will help to reduce gastrointestinal tract inflammation, support healthy digestion, support overall well-being. And when you eat, the body absorbs the nutrient, whatever nutrient that remains in the food that you are eating. And of course, I like this product. So Red. So Red is an anti-aging product. It's one of my best products. Now, because it's helping me to do age reversal. You see, you're as old as the oldest organ in your body. You want to do age reversal. This will inhibit aging by 80%, reduce inflammation by 80%. It's helped to burn excess fat. Okay, after going through all the stress I told you about, and I said, taking this and this will really help me. Boost immunity and the heart. I mentioned to you all the organs of the body this is the first time I'm talking about the heart. This will help you. Anybody with heart palpitation, any issue, that has to do with the heart, this will help. So let's go back to where we started from. I told you about 4 categories now. Seed nutrition encompasses all of them. At this point, I'm going to stop sharing my slides, but let me tell you that this is not just a company. I mean, for me, if someone wants to come and get some product, I'm going to ask you, where are they from? This is a company from the USA, and we have University of Maryland working with us to bring the product out. Today, we are in 46 countries in the world, and in all those countries, we have certifications for all the products. Wow, I'm super excited, and I'm happy that you are here and you have had this tonight. I know there are friends on this call who have used the products too. Can you please tap your screen and after? So what have I noticed? Now all the pain gone. My skin is back. My internal organs rejuvenated. And I just told you what happened last year, the middle of troubles of the entire world. Arthritis gone, headache gone, name it, sore throat disappeared. Now I have to control my food. Before I couldn't eat. Now I have to control my food. Okay, my friends on this call, now let me call on my friends to share their testimonies. I need 4 hands. I have 3. TP Heart cannot hear us. That's why her hand is up. Ronke Okafo, can you please see Akachukwu? Can you type on the chat box and tell people who cannot hear us what they need to do to hear us? Okay, and we say ladies first. Okay, I see 4 ladies. What happened? There's no man that this brother has done something for. Okay, let's make it 5. I need one man, Mr. Olubenga, fantastic. So let's hear from Mrs. Olushola Oluwatoyin. Yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself, ma'am. Yes, go ahead. If you can show your face, we will appreciate. You've been unmuted, but we cannot hear you, ma'am. We can't hear you. Can you remove the earpiece? Please take away the earpiece so that we can speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Thank you. Go ahead, ma'am.
Good evening. Thank you, MOU, for this privilege to share my testimony. My name is Oluwatoyin Olushola, and I'm speaking from Ibadan, Nigeria. I want to share the testimony about myself first. In the year 2017, when I came in contact with MOU and she introduced this product to me, I had a fracture, trimalleolar ankle fracture. What is trimalleolar ankle fracture? I fractured 3 bones around my left ankle, and I had surgery done to fix the fractures. The surgery went well and everything was okay. In short, my medical director saw the post-op X-ray and said, this is perfect. But despite the fact that he felt it was perfect, after some time, when I sit down for like 15 minutes, the leg will swell. I was having terrible pains. I was on all manner of analgesics that I would take just to, stagger it to prevent the pain, but yet the pain will come. But when I came in contact with Renso, that was the only product we had in Nigeria then, and I started taking Renso, I discovered that all the pain disappeared within a very short time. The swelling gone. After the surgery, my consultant told me that at your age, over 50, you cannot wear any illy shoe. It is only slippers and slip-on. In short, he had to give me a letter to present in my department as a nurse, because we have our custom, we wear shoes on our uniforms. But I had to be allowed to wear duty on uniform because of this injury. But I tell you, as I started consuming Renso, the pain disappeared, the swelling gone, and now as I speak with you, I can wear a 3-inch shoe. I can walk for as long as I want to. No more pain, no more swelling, everything. If you see my leg, you will know that I ever had a fracture, not to talk of having a surgery done. Everything went back to normal with the use of Renso. I want to also share this second one about my son. This happened last year. He just said to me, say, Mommy, I am passing blood in my stool. I didn't take him serious. I just felt he's one of those things seeking attention. He's a grown-up man, 24-year-old boy. But at a point, and I said, Mommy, I'm getting weak. When he said that, I knew there was trouble. That means he has lost a lot of blood in the process. And I rushed him to the teaching hospital where I work, and he was seen. A diagnosis of upper gastrointestinal bleeding was made. And we start doing pack cell volume test every 2 hours. They said we should go and cross-match 3 units of blood. He was going to be transfused. He was going to be admitted. So many investigations we started doing. So, but at a point, it just dawned on me that how will I cope with this stress of having this boy being on admission? I will go to work and blah, blah, blah. So I just spoke with the doctor that saw. He has been seen by many doctors. And I said, please, I want this boy to be allowed to go home. I remember I have Renco and Renso. So I collected the prescription, got the drugs, and we went home. And I started loading him with Renso and Renco. And within 2 weeks, everything that has to do with upper gastrointestinal diet. His blood pressure picked up. Until tomorrow, the boy is sound and is very okay. Thank you very much for allowing me to share.
Wow. I like that. Till tomorrow. I like that. Not till today, but till tomorrow. Thank you so much. Amen to that testimony. I want to call on Madam Sarah Ukot. Are you there, ma? I'm asking you to unmute yourself, Madam Sarah Ukot. Yes, ma'am. Yes, go.
I'm here.
Yes,
good evening. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. Good evening.
Okay, I'm just going to make it. Yes. So Rain International Products has done a whole lot in my life. Like I had serious migraine, I had insomnia, and also had painful menstrual cramps, coupled with hormonal imbalance. So I was always very scared that I can get married today and I'm going to have issues because I had irregular menstruation. No matter how much a doctor is going to help me track it, things always happen. But I'm happy that when I started taking Rain International Products 2019, that was the time I said bye-bye to painful menstrual cramp. And also it has helped my system so much. I gave a testimonial some months ago of earlier January. I went for a child dedication, and when I got back home, I knew my body system had changed. So I didn't know that I had corona or maybe symptoms, because at some point I wasn't able to breathe and I was writing my master's exams then. So because of having a good knowledge about this product, I had to call one of my team members and buy some sachets because I couldn't wait for the full box to come in. And in 3 days, I was able to go write my exams again. I started talking well. Although I had to use nose mask, I couldn't speak. I lost my voice, but after a while, I got my voice, and it has really helped. I've not had issues of malaria for a long time. So if you're on this call and you don't have all those heavy chronic issues, please take care of your immune system. Do not underestimate the power of the immune system, because it's your immune system that gives you back what you put into it. Thank you so much, Ma, for the opportunity.
I like that. That is message for the day. Thank you so much. We're going to hear from a man now, before I call another woman. Mr. Olubenga O. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Yeah, thank you. My name is Olubenga Oluyede. Thank you, Mr. Malara. I appreciate you so much for your effort.
Thank you.
Good evening, all friends. My name is Olubenga Oluyede. I'm on this call from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, I'm a RAIN partner. I was joined because of the fact that I see a wow in the product that RAIN has to offer. One sachet of Rain Soul one night changed my sleeping pattern. That night I slept the way you slept too. That was the effect. That was what sold me. As I said, this thing must be wonderful.
So you slept for 10 hours. Straight 10 hours.
To sleep. This one does not come. Even I'll tell you, it's superb. It's superb. And ever since then, I've put RAIN product to test. I'll tell you, I have various testimony. This one guy, me talking to you now, I have to suffer with what do you call that stomach trouble, that stomach sickness, ulcer for several years. Since my teenage years, I've been battling it. In fact, my stomach is my God. I have to wash my stomach, because if I put this thing, there's going to be wahala. If I eat wahala, I don't eat trouble. It's just that bad. I can't take pepper. I can't take this one. I can't take that one. I go about with jealousy, mismark all over the places. I go to hospital every 3 months looking for this and that. Doctor keep on. So it's like that for me. But I tell you, for the past 4 years I've been with RAIN, I don't know what is paracetamol any longer. I'm not even taking paracetamol. Recently, I had an accident, and I had the car to ride over my leg, my foot, my right foot. Sometimes around March this year, I was this is serious. I have to go to hospital. I said no. So I went to my clinic in my hospital. They gave me some painkiller, whatever. Don't look at it again. Me on this chemical, no way. I got home. I put my soul. I tell you, I never went to any hospital for anything. The pain went away. I never had pain. They never swollen. In fact, after a week, I started jogging with the same leg that the car ride on. I was like, oh, it's like that. My parents are on this drug, on this on this supplement products. My aged mother, aged father, they are all there, and they're thanking me and then saying thank you and praying for me. I tell you, Rain products is wonderful. It's one of the gifts we can have for humanity. If you heard it, if you see it, please don't ignore it. Hook on to it. Your life, your earth will never remain the same.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Before I call on the Ronke Okafor, I want to clear something. Now, someone said, I know someone is thinking, this woman has been on Rainsoul, for years. How come she came down with tuberculosis? Let me explain that part to you. I wasn't sick last year. Nothing was wrong with me. I was fine. The entire family just went for checkup. And then the doctor said, come, you have to go. And when I got there, they said, we saw a trait. And I said, yeah, you could. Yeah, because 2008, when my life was upside down, at the age of 33, I came down with that sickness. I don't know where it came from. And doctor said to me that year, the only thing that could make that happen to you was because you were stressed up, right? So I said, give to me your report. What is it that you are seeing? What they saw, something 23%, this one 21%, this one, everything, whatever the virus is, about 5 of them were. But the man looked at me and said, why are you not dead? I was shocked that you are still alive. These are the most dangerous of all the viruses combined, and you are still standing. Ma, are you sweating at night? No. Are you sick? No. Do you have any years? No. You are not losing weight? No. And I looked at him, I said, wait a minute, I am consuming things that boost my body immunity on a daily basis. So that is a nugget there, ladies and gentlemen. The issue was treated in 2018, but it was not finished. Whatever happened, the drugs could not get to the root cause of the problem. And of course, I didn't have nutrition to help me to provide a platform for 100% resolution of the problem. If you are taking drugs and you are going to hear from the Ronke Okafor, you are on drugs, but you are still feeding your system with chemical, you are, what am I saying? Complicating the issue for yourself unknowingly. That was exactly what happened. Okay. So, but of course, taking the products and a lot of other things happened, and I've told you the story. All right. So let's hear from our very own Ronke Okafor with another wonderful testimony. Akachukwu, I'm taking so much of your time tonight. Please pardon me. Go ahead, ma.
Good evening. Thank you for a wonderful presentation, and the testimonials have been awesome. Yeah, I quickly want to share, this product has worked for almost everybody in my house, almost everybody in my family, my husband, my kids, my parents. In fact, my parents are on it, and people have had these instances when people come and say, okay, that particular thing you are giving to your parents, we need it. And some of them have become partners, some of them have become customers because of that. But I want to share my own story about how this product has helped me. In the past, I struggled with high blood pressure. The high blood pressure was so bad that I lost a couple of pregnancies, and I needed to find a way to solve it. I was able to manage it and get off the blood pressure medications. But then, people always say, once you have high blood pressure, be careful. Be careful. You can't manage it. You cannot get out of it. I want to tell you sincerely that with the help of this product, I have been able to stay off blood pressure medications for 7 years. In fact, recently I wore one MOU, what did they call it? Gosh, what's the name of this thing? This smart wristwatch. And that thing was telling me that I had high blood pressure. And I was worried, and I went to check at the hospital, and I realized that my blood pressure was just normal. And I was very, very excited that I could be off my blood pressure medications that I was on for 4.5 years. This is my 7th year I've been off it. What am I doing? Lifestyle changes and the products. My parents have been off their blood pressure medications and diabetic medications for years. What are they doing? Lifestyle changes and this product. Why? Because we know the side effect of using this routine dog for a long time. They come in and solve one problem, and they leave you with hundreds of problems, plenty problems. Then last year, January, during the COVID crisis, I had to be on air, and I thought I caught COVID because I just realized that There was a night I was having my bath and I bent down to actually wash my legs, and I realized that my chest, I couldn't just breathe. And fast forward like 2-3 days after that, I lost my smell completely. I lost my sense of smell for close to 6 weeks. I didn't go to confirm if I had COVID or not, but for the fact that I lost my sense of smell and taste for 6 weeks, and I had this constant malaria, it was not pulling me down. I had this constant malaria. Immediately I sensed that, Ronke, you've been in the aircraft 3 times, and this is the result. What I just did was to get my call. And I started bombarding my body with, because I said, COVID, you go back, if it is COVID, you go back to where you are coming from. And I was taking call, 2 sachets. I took it for like 4 or 5 days like that. 6, don't do it, but I did it. Don't take 6 sachets of call a day, but I did it. And it really helped me. And I came back, I did malaria test. There was no malaria in me. There was nothing. So I was sure that probably I had caught the virus, but this product helped me and I was fine. So the product is very, very good. After about like 5-6 weeks, my sense of smell came back. Imagine me being in the kitchen, cooking, and the food was burning. Everybody was telling me that this food was, everybody ran inside. This food is burning. I kept telling, it is not burning. Nothing is happening to this food. It is not burning, because I was not perceiving anything. But the product helped me, and I tell you, it was fantastic. Thank you so much. That is my testimonial.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing your awesome testimony with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we won't have time to hear of any other testimony. Madam Veronica Odemakiwa, I'm so sorry about that. We'll not be able to hear from you and from every other person. Okay, my friends on this call, I know you will agree with me. If we have products that work this way, they actually work this way. All the stories you've had, all the testimonials are real, and I'm sure that you can see majority of us, our videos on. Anybody that does business with this company, that moves this product, that sells this product, that refer people to this product, anybody on the surface of the earth will make a lot of money. I'm sure you will agree with me. Now, we want to show you how to be part of us for less and to create massive income for yourself through a very simple system. We are going to show you that. Where is the Akachukwu? We need you here right now to hear your testimony. Someone who left the university, never worked for somebody, didn't get a job. Okay? And he came in contact with this and he said, wait a minute, these testimonies are too much. They are too much. I'm going to lock arms with whosoever is ready to help me. I'm going to lock arms with this company. And I know I've heard there's so much money to be made, and I'm going to make my own. He's going to start with his testimony, and then he's going to tell us how we can earn from rain. Over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Malara, for that beautiful and fantastic presentation. My name is Akachukwu Sunday, and I'm a Diamond Elite with Rain International. And let me just share my little story and show you what this company has done for me. Number one, I'm a father of one, and I graduated from the university in 2014. In fact, I had a conversation with someone. There was a transaction I went to do with someone last 2 weeks, and he was comparing my age and his age. And he was like, you became successful on time. The guy was around 47 years, and I'm 33, and we are running a transaction that ran into millions. And he was like, whoa, you were blessed on time. Well, that is not who I used to be. I was born into a very poor background. I struggled to have gone through school. In fact, I paid my school fees from primary 5 to when I left university. And when I left, guys, I decided not to do any job. I saw this industry as an industry I started network marketing in general in 2015. And when I met Rain in 2017, and I discovered that there is company and there is a company. All right, Rain is an amazing company that was able to change my life. I used to have a mud house. Today, there's no longer a mud house in my home, courtesy of Rain International. Today, I can feed my family. Today, I can travel. In fact, I'm presenting from Enugu right away. I came from a program here, and I'm still in Enugu trying to do things for this company. So if you are here and you are a young graduate like me who would wish to become a father, who would want to take responsibilities and take care of your parents, then what I'm about to show you now will change your life. Today, I'm excited to be a father that takes care of the children, not just answering father, providing money only. I don't just provide money. I also give support to my children by being around to teach them one or two things. So I'm excited today presenting this to you because this they are talking about has also changed my mother's life. My mom had us for 26 good years. When she began to take the rain soul in 2018, this is 3 years down the line, and she has never complained of ulcer again. Myself and my wife, we had infertility issue when we got married in 2018. And one of our doctors recommended the rain soul, the rain call, and we used it, and today we have a baby girl. So there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this amazing company and its product. So stay back and see how this company has been able to, transform a lot of lives. So let me know how many of you who have made money from rain. Please, I need your hand up. I'm going to start from there. How many of you have made money from rain? Can you put your hands up? I want about 4 people to do this with me. If you have made money in rain, please can you put your hands up? All right, I'm going to start with someone I know. She's a civil servant and she's doing this business part-time. So Mommy Dorcas Imafidom, please tell us what you do before rain and how has rain changed your life? Mommy Dorcas. Okay, go for it, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'm actually a public servant, a career public servant for over 33 years now, going to 34 years, yes. I've been working in the public service. And I came in contact with rain business last year through my sister, who has been harassing me to join and doing all she can to make me join. I've been dodging her. Then one day I listened to a wonderful presentation from MOU, and that was the end. And I was hooked, and it has never been the same again. So for me, that residual income is the thing for me, because I've had to do other network marketing in the past. I never gained anything from it until I joined Rain. And every Friday, that residual income for me is what is making me tick. That's what is making me stick to Rain. That's what is making me make this like my side hustle. That will soon become my main hustle, really, because I'll soon be retiring. Thank you for allowing me to share.
All right, can you tell us how much has been your highest and lowest in a week?
Yes, my lowest has been $7.50. My highest has been $1,177.
Wow, and fantastic. Thank you.
Every month. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you so much. So we're going to also have another person talk to us. Okay. Let's listen to Akachukwu Ezeji. Can you unmute yourself, ma'am? Akachukwu Ezeji. Can you unmute yourself? Are you here? If you're not, okay, let's listen to Mrs. Runke. Can you unmute yourself, ma'am? Hello, Mommy Runke. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, here? Thank you. I wasn't having co-host right here. This has been a wonderful opportunity that has really transformed my life. Before Rain, I was a penniless stay-at-home mom. Even if I want to buy salt, I will need to ask for money. I can imagine there was a time I was invited to Sheraton hotels for dinner, and I could not even afford to buy a slip-on because I was heavily pregnant. I needed the low shoe. All my shoes were high. I couldn't afford 5,000 naira to just wash, buy a flat slippers or even a slip-on to wear on. So that is how bad it was for me. But then this opportunity did something for me again that I cannot forget. It made it possible for me to pay a debt that I got myself into of several millions of naira. If not for this opportunity, I would have known what it means like to sleep in police cell. I would have known what it means like to be in Kirikiri. Because of this issue, some people had to sleep in Kirikiri for months because of this particular transaction we are talking about. And I was innocent because I didn't even spend the money. The money just passed through my account to the account of the person that used the money to trade and lost the money. But then Rain gave me the opportunity, saved me. Imagine me being in my house and all of a sudden the police will come and, and put shaka in my hand. Who would I explain? What would I tell my neighbors, But this opportunity saved me. I was able to pay up that debt sooner than anybody. I gave promises, and at the end of the month, I was able to make do with the promises I made to people. And in like 15 months, I'll be able to pay that debt, 27 million naira. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It has really, really been a savior. God has really used it to help me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Okay. Others, I will just ask you, if not for rain. Others, if not for rain. So let's give it up to Sarah Okot. Please, just in a minute, if not for rain. Can you unmute yourself? Hello, Sarah, can you unmute yourself? Are you here? I think we lost her. Okay, let's give it to Mrs. Daniel. Hello, ma. If not for rain, can you unmute yourself? Okay.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, let me keep on my details. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Diamond. Well done for the beautiful presentation. Yes, if not for rain. Where do I even start from? But let me just start somewhere. If not for rain, I'm a nurse by career, but then suddenly something drastic happened. I had issues in my health. My lower back and my left hip gave up on me. And so it got to a point I couldn't walk and I couldn't go to work. And so my children used to carry me on the recliner on the staircase to sit me on the recliner daily. So imagine I couldn't stand or sit for 5 minutes. I would go between 3 minutes to 4 minutes before. It was such a horrible time. And so I couldn't do the work that I was used to. But right on the recliner, I started this business. I started infusing my system with the product. At the same time, I started the business. So if not for rain, that could I have been, because it bailed me from such a horrible situation that even from the comfort of my home, I can still walk. So the other thing is, you can imagine I had to pens down my registration, my PIN as a nurse, to say, oh, because of ill health and so on. During the pandemic, I was sent an email to come back and help. And I ignored the email to today, just because I have rain. If I hadn't gotten rain, I wouldn't have, maybe I would have jumped at that opportunity. But on the other hand, my first income was $15 in a week. And the highest has been over $6,000 in 1 week. And this has afforded me the opportunity to be able to live life on my terms and do what I love to do, be in the lives of my children. Whoever lives in the UK will know childcare is a luxury. And so when my children need me, I don't have to think twice. And they live very far from me, but it will only take me my phone and my laptop to go. Thank you. If not for rain, I wouldn't have been able to do all this.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to go straight to how we make this money. You know, you've heard everybody testify their lowest and their highest, what Rain has been able to help them to do. Can we just look at it? I know a lot of people are raising their hand, but because of time, we don't have time. I have just 5 minutes to do this. All right, so let me share my screen for everybody to see. Okay. Okay, this is my screen, guys. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, the first thing I want you to understand is this. The business we are introducing to you is something called social commerce. What does that mean? Just like Mommy Mr. Daniel just said, she has been able to reject her nursing profession because of rent business, using her phone and her laptop to stay in her house to do or to communicate this information, this vital information of seed nutrition. She refers people to see it and she shares the information with people, and that permits her to earn every week. If you keep doing this the right way, every week you get paid in rent. So this is the business you can do from your hotel room, I mean, from your house, from anywhere you chooses to work from. And this is amazing. Now, we have an amazing and powerful compensation plan. This is it. You can either earn now or later. But if you do the work, you earn now and later. Now, we have 7 ways you get paid. Actually, there are 9 ways, but we have brought it short for for you to comprehend it faster. So we have the first one, which is a customer program. What does that mean? As soon as you got involved in Rain International, being a partner or a distributor, Rain will give you a website, a unique website that has your name. All right. And when you must have shared this information with people, maybe they attend presentation like this and they want to buy the product. They cannot buy the product straight from the company without your website. So like today, someone found me on Google. If you go and type Rain product in Port Harcourt, you're going to see Extreme Health with Rain Soul, which is me, and you're going to see my number. Someone called me from Calabar. He came to Port Harcourt, lodged in a hotel, called me around 6:30 this evening, and I was able to deliver a box of soul to that person, and I made my money. Now, this same thing is just like that. They buy with your what, your link or website, you make 40% of what value of the product. For instance, if somebody buys a box of the rental, you made $20. This evening in my hotel room, I made $20. And that is what we're asking you to do if you join us. If they buy core $24 and Ben with the $3.20, then another thing you need to understand is we'll give back to the society. So when you have a customer who are bought from you and you also want to give back to them, what do you tell them? Go get 3 customers who can buy just a box of the product from us, and company will give you a free box of soul or any of the product you choose the next month, being just a customer introducing 3 people. This is just very simple, but they only pay shipping costs because Rain don't manage that. Now, we have what we call first order bonus. What does this entail? You brought somebody who have seen this presentation and said, look, I've used your product. It's very good. I want to be a distributor. Once that person sign up, through your link, again, what happens? You get paid 40% of the entry. For instance, let's say I brought in James and James decided to of 225, which is the value of ProKit, and that will give me $90. This is as simple as ABC. You are not doing the presentation at the moment. The diamonds are going to do it. The leaders are going to do it. So you only need to invite people to see what you have. Remember, we are not selling. We're in the business of showing people what we have. So bring them to the Zoom, bring them to WhatsApp, bring them to YouTube, because I'm recording this presentation on YouTube. You can take the link and send to anybody once they have accepted to watch your YouTube videos. As a matter of fact, you make money doing that. Now, another way you get paid is, I told you initially, I brought in James, and James decided to do what? To bring in Peter. I am going to make 10% of what, Peter is joining with. And this is very simple. So it's not about just the people you bring into the business. What about the people they are bringing? You still benefit from it. Now, we have what we call Amazing Team Commission. I love this because this shows that you need to help others discover the value we have, make money the way you're making. And as such, once you join, your first month refer 2 people, teach those 2 people to do the same thing. You keep doing that, and the entire team start doing that. At the end of 1 year, if you keep doing that consistently every month, you're going to have 8,190 persons in your team. And if that be the case, and they can purchase a box of soul in a month, you are going to make $20,475 in a month. And because REN pays you weekly, you're going to get paid $5,119 every week. This is amazing. Now, so many of you will be like, I can't be able to build up to this number. What about you build half of it? So you divide the money into half. What about 1/4? Anyhow, just make sure that you are doing something here and money is going to enter your account. All right. And you can make up to $30,600 per week. This is amazing. Now we have what we call Generation Match bonus. This is something paid to you for raising leaders who can collect the team commission that I just explained to you now. So here, you are encouraged as a leader to help others achieve their own success, for you to also achieve your own success. Now, this is what we call rank advancement bonus. And I want everybody to join me on this. If you're here and you're a manager and you have earned one-time rank advancement of $30, please put it in the comment section. If you're a senior manager, put it in the comment section. If you're a bronze, do the same thing. If you're a silver, do the same thing. If you're a gold, platinum, pearl, sapphire, diamond elite, double diamond elite, put it in the comment section. Let our guests see that we have people who have done managers and all of this rank. Now, let me call your attention to the highest rank in REN, which is $250,000, triple black REN diamond. You will ask me, how many years do you need to stay here to become a triple black REN diamond? You will choose how many years you want to do it. The company will not dictate for you. I will not dictate for you. If you want to do it in 2 months, fine. If you want to do it in 2 years, fine. If you want to do it in 5 years, fine. But look at it. Is it not better to do this whether 5 years, whether 6 years, and collect this money than working for 35 years and collecting something less than this? Which is better? I'm a diamond elite. When I became diamond elite, guys, I was given $5,000 one-time rank advancement bonus. And we have double black REN diamond, double diamond here. We have double black REN diamond. We have triple black REN diamond, all of them in this team. And this is amazing. Now, we have what we call lifestyle bonus. This money is paid to you when you hit the rank of platinum and above for your cars, for your mortgage bills, because this company don't offer you physical cars. They give you money to save up to buy those cars. And this is amazing. So you can make money every week once you can maintain your rank. All right. Now, another foundational way you get paid is what we call the RPT. How would you feel getting free product? In fact, the product I sold today, I did it with RPT. I had free boxes of the REN sold. All I did was to pay for shipping, and I got this product across to that man, and he paid me in full. I mean, this is very simple. You join us, you refer 2 people, you teach people the same way to refer their own separate 2, and you have 2 customers. Company will offer you the points to use to claim a box of any of the product. You only pay for shipping. And when you look at the darker part of this presentation, you see another bonus, launch bonus. For every 2 people you refer to this company, you are going to make extra $20. I mean, 20%, sorry. What does that mean? Okay, I brought in James and I brought in John. They are going to give me extra 20% added to the 40% initial bonus, making it 60 each. So this is to reward you for hard work. Here we don't talk about your position, we talk about how hard are you working. Before we conclude this, how many of you know that jobs are being taken by robots? I mean, machines, technology is taking all our jobs. Today, you can see we have 192 people, with 222 at most. And we are doing this presentation on Zoom. Ordinarily, we needed to get a hall and gather everybody. You pay flights and all of that to attend this meeting. But because of technology, we have reduced that to just on your phone, we do the talking and explain the business. What we're trying to say is that 47% of all jobs will be replaceable within 20 years. Is yours replaceable? Do you have retirement plan? Even though you have finished working. Like mommy said, she's going to make Rain her what major business after now because she's about to retire. So what do you need to do, ladies and gentlemen? All you need to do is to pick your path and either become a customer. That is okay for us because we need your testimony. We need your health to improve. We need you to feel better and talk to others about our products. It's okay. Now, you also can become a rent partner in order to supplement your income, replace your income, and thrive in having financial freedom. This is awesome. Now, this is the original, entry package for Rain International. But Rain wants you to get into this business with lesser packages. Now, let me show you quickly, sorry. So I'm using Nigeria as a case study. The cheapest or the lowest entry package before now in Nigeria is 40,000 Naira. But Rain says, we want you to be part of us with 30,590. That is 23.5%, discount. You get a box of soul, you get a replicated website, you also get all the requirement, all the benefit that every other person who either paid higher when there's no promo is getting. And this is awesome. We have that for the UK, the US, Ghana, and the rest of them. So you get back to the person who invited you to this call and ask them to show you how to get started because this promo is closing tomorrow. Tomorrow is 17th of August. 11:59 p.m. This promo will close. So if I were you, this is the best time. A box of soul costs 30,000 Naira in Nigeria for the retail price. You can imagine coming in with 30,590, almost the same price for one box as a customer. Now you're becoming a partner. And what are you going to enjoy? You will enjoy all of this I've mentioned. And this is not all. Rain International also is going to take you for all expense paid trip. When I mean all expense paid trip, I don't have all the time. I would have shown you where Rain has designed for us to go to. The Atlantis, the Palm. I have the video here. I looked at that place and I was asking myself, as a young graduate who have never gone out of, Lagos, Rain was the first company that took me out of Nigeria on my own. I looked at my account and I thought to myself, oh, I am able to go to any country now with my money. And I left in 2019. I went on my own, went to 2 countries. I was in the best hotels in those 2 countries for like 2 weeks. We came back. And now Rain is taking us to Dubai. And this the Palm, the other Platinum Elite are going to separate place, which is also massive. And so we have a lot of people who have qualified. I don't want to mention names because I'm using the new slide, but I can tell you, I have qualified. Mami Runke has qualified. Mami Yemisi Daniel has also qualified. DES Towoye has qualified, and a whole lot of people have qualified for this amazing trip. So what are you going to do to qualify for this trip? Very simple. Go back to the person who invited you. Ask the person, how can I become a Platinum Elite? How can I become a Platinum Elite so that I can be able to do what? To qualify for this trip. They're going to give you the breakdown of that. But before we go into other testimony, I'm going to unmute 2 of our diamonds who have been on this trip before, who have gone to some of this trip and they had fun. So we have MOU and Mrs. Runke Okafor. They have gone for this trip. Let them share in just 2 minutes what were their experiences. What are they going to tell us? If you're going to work hard, you need to understand what you're going to achieve for working hard. I don't know if you're getting it. And I can tell you, it is very easy. Someone has done it. Someone has been there. She's going to tell you the experience, and you start salivating, start putting all the hard work and, preparing to go there. So, Mommy, Mrs. Runke, can you unmute yourself again? And the MOU, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
It was a mind-blowing experience. I don't know. It was a really memorable one. The food was something out of this world. It was something, I don't even know how to describe. There was plenty, more than enough food, more than enough enjoyment. There are things that I would never imagine that I would have done, like being on the sea for a whole day, having fun. I would never have imagined I would have done that. And people here could think I was a diamond before I could. No, I was not even a diamond. Was I even a gold executive when I qualified for that trip? It was a promo like that they ran. I don't think I was even a gold, or maybe a gold executive. Maybe a gold executive when I qualified for that trip. I don't think I was platinum yet. I don't think so. Maybe gold, It was not even a platinum. Rain just, they just had a promo then, and they said, if you do this, you'll be able to qualify for the trip. And we pushed, and it was an amazing journey. And I went with my husband. So we had a fun-filled holiday. It was just enjoyment. Eat and enjoy. Eat and enjoy. No seminar, nothing, just have fun. It was. MOU will give you the breakdown. They're the ones that went down the sea. Let her give you the breakdown.
So, okay. Madam MOU, you have worked with Airtel Nigeria in the past. You rose to the top of your career at Airtel Nigeria.
That's correct.
Compare the treatment that they gave you there and what you got in Rain. Can you compare it?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what made me come into this industry? 11 years ago, I was at my desk in the office, and a friend sent me a CD. And in that CD, it said, what will you do if your annual income suddenly becomes your monthly income? And the person that spoke in that CD, his name is Jim Ron. I never heard of that before. As at that time, my take home, I think, was per year was 2.7 million naira or something like that. 7 years ago in the corporate.
I'm on a training.
So I stopped what I was doing. It blown my head off. And he explained this industry, that when you come into this industry, there is so much more that can happen. That annual income you are not after for 12 months can be your monthly income. And I said to myself, if there's an industry like that, I want to belong to that industry. That was what brought me here. Now, my first time out of Nigeria to USA was to Hawaii through this space. Of course, I was in another company, okay? And 5 years ago, when everything scattered, I came into Rain International, and I didn't come into Rain International because I thought I saw it all. I didn't come into Rain International because of the trip and the money. I was just sick. And then I used the product and boom, I was fine. And then I couldn't hold it. I was talking to everybody and the company started paying me. Really? And the payment was much more than where I was coming from. Oh, wow. And then when it comes to trip, the first trip I went with Rain International was to Salt Lake City in 2016. And then 2017, I was taken to Dallas. And then 2019, I was to Las Vegas with my husband. Sim City. I saw what I never saw. I saw lightning. I was shocked. I was dead. But let's come to the one Mrs. Ronke Okafor just spoke about. We got to Egypt, and it was time for us to go ocean diving. We were taken to the middle of Red Sea. It was then I knew Red Sea was not red. The color is blue and green. I mean, when you see blue and green together, isn't that amazing? I was shocked. And then her husband, went down ocean diving and came out and was like, so Diamond Casper was a diamond at that time. What happened? What did you see? He said, What did you see? I said, can somebody be saying, Is it that's not the water? I will go inside that water and see what is there. So I went ocean diving and I was shocked. Actually, I went to look for mommy water. I thought I was going to see one, but I didn't see one. Okay. I saw everything there. I saw so many things. I was so shocked. I was so shocked. The treatment, the respect. And that's one of the things I've come to realize in this space, in this industry, and with Rain International, we are not called distributors. We are not called customers. We are called partners. I mean, this is a company that does not, relate to you because of your color, because of your age, because of your years of experience. You can come with zero experience and you are here for fun. I say to my friends, even if the only thing this company gives me is to travel around the world, I will still do this business. It's amazing. Thank you so much for letting me share this. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that fantastic experience. Ladies and gentlemen, would you prefer to, excuse me, just give me a minute. Would you prefer to join this business where you have these amazing mothers who are taking care of family and at the same time becoming high flyers in this team? These people are going to take you by the hand to do what? To show you everything we said, how you could do it better. For me, one of the reasons why I choose to be part of RAIN is the leadership, the good product that has changed my mother's life and has changed my own personal life. So today, we are asking you, do you still want to hear all this and go back to your past? Or do you want to help someone with the product while making money from it? So this is an answer I want you to give back to yourself. I am not asking you to answer it here, but I know that a lot of people's life has been transformed courtesy of this. I have a lot of testimonials myself and a lot of my team members. My major happiness is most of the people I've helped to achieve their dreams are 2 times older than I am. And that is my happiness. I've been able to help people who are older than I am, who could not achieve their own visions when they were younger, to start achieving their vision at old age. It could be you. You can help someone, become financially free, stay out of, financial mess and the rest of them. You can also help, couples who are struggling with a lot of things with this business, and it becomes easier for them. So this is what we have for you today. And remember, the promo is closing tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you celebrated. This business can help you become better version of yourself. And as such, you need to be part of us. So go back to the person who invited you. Those of you who want to rewatch this, I'm putting the link here. You can just see it. I'm putting the link. This is just a YouTube link. I recorded this on YouTube so you could watch it. And if you want to have a review, I think I need to do this for everybody. So it's there now. So you can go through it, and please get back to the person who invited you. Only person who invited you is meant to do what? To show you how to get started, and that person will also coach you into success. Remember, if you're going to be physically present in Lagos, attend our Lagos event. You're going to be in Ibadan, attend our Ibadan event. Just ask the person who invited you when this event happening. It's going to happen in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, in Ibadan, in Ilorin, and in Lagos, where you can meet most of these diamonds physically. So thank you so much for being part of this presentation. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your testimonials, for being here with us, and we can't thank you enough. So, MOU, any final words?
Thank you so much, everyone. Join us now. I am super grateful to God for the woman who told me about this, who sent me sachet of this. And you know what? I am grateful to God that it made me think right. And I'm super grateful to myself that I said yes and I started. The journey of 1,000 years starts in a day. Now I look back 5 years ago that I've been having fun with this company. The company has been paying me every Friday. Imagine if I did not join. If you don't join us, next 5 years we come and be here. Next 1 year we come and be here. Join us today and let's share the stories together and make the world a better place. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night from my side.